Hi Gemini, this is your June 2020 love reading. Happy birthday to all the Geminis out there. This is also my birthday month, and I can feel that the transformational energy is very, very strong. You also have, for your timeline, mostly major arcanas. You have the World, the Six of Wands, the Empress, the Tower, the Chariot, and Judgment. That's a lot of huge changes, huge energy in your life right now. So you're likely feeling overwhelmed or tired because there's a lot being asked of you in your life right now, not only from yourself, but from other people and from the universe, right? That is very common in a birthday month. You will typically see a lot of different things changing in your life. There's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of changes that you yourself are initiating because you're feeling that sense of growth, right? So for the overall energy this month, you have the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Discs. Now, you've met someone that makes you really happy. It's like they check all of your boxes. They're really exciting to you. You have a lot of fun with this person, and they just make you really happy. And if you haven't met this energy yet, then you are likely going to very soon, especially because it is mid-June already. So more than likely you've already met this person. Now, they're showing up as an earth sign. You have the Knight of Discs here. That's Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Things may be moving a bit slow because you have the Page of Cups reversed on top of this person. This means that you two are getting to know each other. It's like it's not going super, super fast. You're not rushing things with this person, and that's because they don't want to really rush into anything right now. This is definitely their energy. The Knight of Discs is a character that likes to take their time anyway. I think that it's more about you both agreeing to take things slow because you want it to grow naturally. Now, you do have the Six of Pentacles reversed on top of this. Gemini, you may be experiencing fears of not having enough money in terms of your dating life, and also fears or doubts about equal effort being taken in this connection. But I feel like these are external or surface fears because deep down, this is actually making you really happy. Now, in your energy, you have the Knight of Wands and Judgment reversed, and the Seven of Pentacles, known as failure, on top of this Knight of Wands character. There's someone that is deeply regretting how they treated you. There's someone that is deeply regretful that they played you. This is someone in your recent past, and you may still even be dealing with this person because, again, Judgment is here reversed. This is saying that, Gemini, now is the time to let go of what has happened in the past because there seems to be this need to clear out what you're still holding on to. This is also fear of change because you are dealing with a lot of different changes physically, mentally, emotionally in your life, and it's kind of like feeling the urge to cling on to certain things because you're fearful of change. You may also be holding on to this past Knight of Wands individual and thinking about why, what happened with this person, and thinking about the failure that you went through with this person and the breakup that ensued. And you are trying to kind of let go and release the past and grow from those experiences. But this individual here, they're thinking about you heavily. There's a deep regret from this person while you are trying to move on from the past and embrace change in your life instead of holding so tightly onto the status quo. And you do have the strength to do this. I feel like, Gemini, you are feeling quite tired, and there's a need to take a break this month because you have the Four of Swords, the Chariot reversed, and the Eight of Pentacles towards the end of June. This is like exhaustion here. This is like mental and physical exhaustion, that it may even start showing up physically in your health. Some of you are dealing with health concerns regarding your lungs. I'm seeing that in this image here. But just the need to take a break, Gemini, you're going to feel that strongly towards the end of June, and to have that respite for yourself physically, because you've been strong for a long time here, and I feel like you've been strong for others, not only just for yourself. I'm also getting the message, if you're dealing with this individual up here, they may be going through a difficult time with a younger water sign. This energy is showing up as someone who is can be very annoying and just kind of getting on this person's nerves. That's for some of you, not all of you, okay? But back to the bottom of your deck, the Four of Swords is really needing to let your mind just take a breather and not overthink things this month, Gemini. Especially if you are, in a relationship with someone, needing to take those emotional breaks for yourself. You have the Queen of Swords and the Lovers on top of this. So this is you, absolutely. This is your major arcana, and you are the Queen of Swords. So taking that time to really quiet yourself, quiet your mind, that's going to help your relationships this month a lot. I'm seeing here that it's going to take some strength for you to not get tempted into negative self-talk and that repetitious thinking that Geminis often drive themselves crazy with. Realizing that you need to release the past and all those exes, all those failed relationships, so that it's not impacting your current relationships. There's a lot of fear in this that is affecting you now, Gemini. Like things that didn't work out in previous relationships, don't drag that into your present one. Don't make that a reality now. Okay, so for your timeline, you have the World with the Ace of Swords reversed. You can feel massive changes are about to happen in your life, and you're feeling like you're in the dark. You can sense that certain things are about to happen. You can sense that you're becoming wiser, and there's like certain loose ends that are being tied up purposely in order for you to ascend and to become more successful. But it's like you don't know exactly how that's going to happen, when it's going to happen, what you need to say in order to make it happen, or who's going to come into your life. There's a lot of mystery, and you're feeling like you know it's going to come, you know it's happening, you just can't see it yet. There's a lot of confusion and really not knowing where to stand or what direction to take right now. And I feel like that's completely natural while you're going through this month, because the answers are going to become more and more clear to you. Right now, Gemini, you're feeling quiet. It's like you don't want to tell everyone what you're thinking. You don't want to express all of your emotions right now while you're going through that confusing, directionless period. Gemini, it's like you don't even see that you're the one winning right now. Like you're so far ahead of everyone on the racetrack, you're doing laps around everybody. And you think you're in last place, but really you're in first place. That's the symbolism that I'm getting right now, because you have the Six of Wands and the Universe reversed. Again, there's confusion about where you're going. There's a confusion about what needs to end. But this is really out of your control at this point. And what you don't see, again, is that you're being very successful even though you feel like a failure. You're the one winning even though you feel like the loser. And it's because you're feeling all this pressure from other people. They're looking to you as the person to take their cue from and as like the leader. I feel like this is happening in multiple relationships in your life, not just in love. You cannot see how confident other people view you and that you are actually on the right track right now, even though you feel like you're not. Because right next to this, you have the High Priestess reversed, which means you can't even really hear yourself right now. You're feeling like your compass is off, or like your intuition's not quite there, or like the answers are just not flowing to you as easily as they used to. But what you don't realize is, again, you're the Empress. So there's an issue here with your confidence really matching how other people are seeing you or how you're seeing yourself. For some of you, there's going to be talks about pregnancy or the idea of getting pregnant. There's this huge need you're feeling to create something bigger than yourself. So for others of you that do not want to get pregnant, this can be anything from creating a new project, a new career, a hobby, and not knowing exactly how to do it, but feeling the push and the urge to do it anyway. So because you have the Devil on top of the Empress also, a lot of you are going to be tempted into things that are not really good for you this month. And that may be why it's kind of difficult for you to listen to your inner voice here. So please be aware of overindulging in things that are unhealthy. I feel like you're grabbing hold of certain addictions that you're dealing with. And also there's people around you that are giving you a hard time because they're intimidated by you. I'm seeing this toxic energy around the Empress. Again, there's that dichotomy of you can't really see how special you are right now, or you're having difficulty with your confidence because of toxic people around you. just be really careful that you're not giving away your power to certain people. You're not giving them control over you willingly, subconsciously. You have the Tower reversed here towards the end of June. You are going to start making the right choices for yourself, because I feel like you can see that there's a brick wall coming and you're going to avoid it. You're going to swerve it, especially with the Chariot reversed here. You're going to take a break. You're going to recollect yourself, think things over in order to avoid the things that you know are going to be self-destructive. But you're absolutely being protected by the universe because of all of these major changes and these beautifully transformative successes that are happening in your life. It's like you're going through the birthing pains right now, and that's why you're so exhausted. Now, towards the end of the month here, the Chariot's reversed. This is like Spirit saying, take a time out, take a breather, because you're going to be feeling, I don't want to say lazy, but it's like you need that time to yourself here in order for like your work to not suffer. So don't overpush yourself. Take the rest that you need in order to heal your body and heal your mind. So I'm getting more of a sense of this has to do with you and your own internal work versus anyone else. Okay, this is really not about anyone else this month, especially since it's your birthday month, because you cannot see certain blessings that are about to happen for you. You're still in the dark. There's also someone here that's obsessed with you, Gemini. I'm seeing that. I feel like this is someone that you either had a breakup with in the recent past, or someone that you feel you avoided something that could have gone really wrong, or like a relationship that you know was just not good for you. This person is still thinking about you heavily, and I'm seeing it's this person right here, okay? The person that's regretful over you and how they treated you. You're focusing on picking up the pieces. And by picking up the pieces, I mean the pieces from your past. The pieces of your heart that you feel you've lost, but you really haven't lost. Because you can never really lose yourself, or you can never lose parts of you. You just put yourself back together differently. This has to do with an internal change and not doing things that hurt you anymore because you're feeling so overwhelmed right now. So that's when you need to have those breaks towards the end of the month. Let me look what's underneath your Four of Swords, Five of Cups. Yeah, again, transforming the past, because you feel like you've done a lot of crying about certain people that you've lost. Queen of Swords, there you are. Two of Cups. Okay, you're definitely dealing with someone that you feel is a soulmate at this time. Nine of Wands, and you're tired because you've had to protect your heart for so long, and that's why you're feeling a little bit withdrawn, or you're kind of like taking things slow and holding back in certain ways, because Eight of Discs, you had that here. You're focused on just creating like an empire and growing something from the ground up. And some of you are definitely, it's like, you're not sure what you want right now. You have the Hierophant reversed. So in terms of like getting married and all that stuff, you may be trying to decide how fast you want to head into that. And you're going to have new perspective this month on how to actually manifest this. But again, I feel like you're just taking some time to yourself right now. And you've been it's like certain things in your life have just been stalling, and this month it's going to shoot off. Like you're going to feel a lot of different things moving really, really fast for you, and it may be overwhelming here. This is where you need to really take some time out, because everything is going to start going really fast. Queen of Discs reversed. Yeah, there's confusion here. Knight of Swords, the Sun. Someone really is incredibly happy whenever they're around you, and they're going to be communicating this to you as well. I'm seeing a lot of emphasis on your finances and your career. That's taking precedence here. Yeah, and it's quite burdensome to you. It's like a lot is on your shoulders. You have a lot of responsibility right now, so that's why you're not completely, diving in head first into anything with the Fool reversed here. Because you just need to take some time. Yeah. Okay, so you are way more focused on feeling grounded and wanting to establish your roots. Get more into your body this month, Gemini, as opposed to in your head. That's going to help you big time. Do things that actually feel good to your body. For example, exercising, dancing, meditation, because a lot of you are dealing with this chaotic mental energy. It's like you're focused on what you're doing wrong, not what you're doing right. And that's even being depicted in your oracle cards, because you have shadow here and recognition and reward. So while you're struggling and dealing with all of your shadow, negativity, you're dealing with your shadow side, you're dealing with certain things that you have to purge and transform within yourself. You're also having recognition and reward from other people. And other people are seeing your success, even if you're not. And why you might not be completely recognizing that within yourself is because you're working on your shadow side right now. You're doing the dirty work. You're doing that hard work of growing this month. And growth is painful. It can be very painful. But you have this warrior spirit, even though you're feeling overwhelmed or weak. It's like, even if I can't run to the finish line, I'll just roll across it. That's kind of how you're feeling right now. So to summarize the other people showing up in this reading for you, Gemini, you have someone here that has played you in the past. They are deeply regretting how they treated you, and they're also kind of obsessed with it. So they're thinking heavily about this. They're thinking heavily about you. And you have the Knight of Discs up here. That makes you very happy whenever you're with them. And they also see you as someone that they've been waiting for, someone that's very important in their life. Yeah. So there's also a lot of passion with that person. Okay, Gemini, so how you're feeling about this person? You have You Deserve Love reversed and the Five of Pentacles reversed. Back to that confidence thing here. On some level, you feel like you don't really deserve being happy or being with someone that you're dealing with this month. And this is really a confidence issue. This is really about you feeling that you're lacking something with the Five of Pentacles reversed, but you're definitely working on this because you know it's a lie that you're telling yourself. Again, the Devil and the Tower reversed and Judgment reversed. This is an internal struggle going on. You do have Release Your Ex, and this is speaking about things from the past, relationships from the past that you know you have to release. So not taking the negativity and the toxicity that you went through with that person and projecting it onto the person that you're with now, the relationship that you're in now, or whoever you meet in the future. And I'm seeing that, again, this person was very toxic to you. The Devil's reversed here. So you were in a toxic relationship. You were dealing with all that negativity, that destructive energy. Instead of letting it dampen what you have in your life now, you're trying to release this so that you're not held back by yourself. Okay, Gemini, we're going to look at how this person feels about you and the outcome of the situation. I am seeing engagement. There's also wedding here, so a lot of you are definitely considering what that means for you and your future with someone. But I'm also seeing trust issues that are stemming from certain things that you've gone through in your past and those moments of total annihilation and destruction from previous relationships. That kind of feels like the devil's on your back right now. So shaking off those past experiences in order to enjoy yourself. And based on what I'm seeing, if anyone is playing you with the Knight of Wands here, they're going to create a failure in their life. They're creating a failure for themselves if they're being untrustworthy. So some of you are still dealing with this character, or you're still dealing with someone that is untrustworthy, but it's saying here that they're not going to be successful in what they're doing, especially with Judgment right next to this. So anyone that is like the devil in your life, or anyone that is being toxic towards you at this time, you're definitely going to put a halt to that here with the Chariot reversed. Because again, you're being protected. The Tower is reversed. If the Tower was upright, that would mean that this is going to crumble like a deck of cards, but you're being protected from the negativity. You're being protected from crashing into that brick wall that we spoke about. So now is the time to release the past completely so that you can hear yourself again, so that your gut intuition and your inner voice can be more clearly heard and things can be seen in a clearer way and it's not so murky. Okay, happy birthday to all of my fellow Geminis out there. Again, I love you all so much, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye-bye. This is definitely occurring for you. However, there's massive fear around whether or not you can trust this person.